Welcome to the Online Jewelry Academy. I'm Professor John Ahr, your instructor, here at the North Pole helping Santa make some great holiday ornaments. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make a beautiful icicle out of an acrylic rod. Now, you've been introduced to this material before. It was in two other videos, a statement necklace and a pair of statement earrings that utilize this unique material. Now, you can buy this material from either a plastic supply company or an aquarium supply company. It's the material that they use to build the rock structures in aquariums with. Now, the other things that you're going to need to make this are your ventilation. The acrylic gives off some horrible fumes, so you want to get them out of the room. So use your ventilation. You're also going to need a heat gun. Be very careful. This gets extremely hot. It's normally used for stripping paint, so you need to wear protective gear, including your safety glasses and a pair of leather gloves. Now, the leather gloves should be loose enough that if you need to get them off, you can just flick them right off. You're also going to need a work surface that is heat resistant. I'm just going to use a bench block. And you're going to need, of course, your acrylic rod cut into a length about at least a foot long. Okay, so let me explain the process very quickly. All we're going to do is heat the material until it's annealed or soft, and then manipulate its structure. And at the very end, I'm going to heat the end of the icicle and pull it to stretch it. That's all there is to it. Okay, let's get started. First, I need to warm up the heat gun and put on my gloves. Start with the end of the piece and just warm up the end to make the first bend. I'm keeping the end moving by turning it with my fingers. Now you can begin to see some surface melting, little bubbling action. That's okay, it's going to look totally natural. So now what I want to do is take this heated end and just push it down on the work surface. I just want to get a nice bend started. So it's still a little warm, and I don't want to reheat this spot, so I'm going to move forward. And I'm heating to make another bend. Now if you've ever noticed, icicles do not grow straight up and down. So I'm developing a little bit of that surface bubbling, which is great because it looks so natural. And now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to push the pieces together to give it another kind of a bend to it. If you want, you can even give it a little bit of a twist. But just hold it in place until it cools down so that it retains the shape. So right now you can see where I've got that much started. Let's move forward and try to lengthen it and taper it. So I'll heat the material. When it starts to get warm, start to pull the material, but keep it over the heat source. And slowly stretch it. I'm taking it out of the heat. Now once this cools, you can use your jeweler's saw blade to cut it off of the main piece of rod And then the next step is we're going to set this aside. Then you would take the finished icicle and using a drill, either a flex shaft or a regular drill, you're going to drill a hole into the end of the icicle. And what that's for is you're going to take a head pin and clip it to a shorter length so that you can insert this head pin with a little bit of epoxy resin so that you can actually hang the icicle from the tree. It's that easy. With one rod, you should be able to make at least 7 or 8 of these icicles. Now be sure to check out our other seasonal videos. In them we show you how to make beautiful epoxy resin ornaments. These are similar to the epoxy spiral pendant that you've seen in another video. And notice you can make these ornaments in any shape, any size, and you can augment them with all kinds of things, including rhinestones, broken glass, nail polish. You can even slide the material through itself to create swirls of color. And we also have another video on how to make beautiful plexiglass ornaments. So be sure to check those out, as well as our other videos on the onlinejewelryacademy.com. Thanks for watching.